Afternoon, everyone. Hello.
Yes, sir. Let me introduce you and then you can begin, sir.
Yes.
Good evening, one and all. Welcome you all in series of you webinar. Topic for today's session is opportunities in hotels for hotel management students amid pandemic. And let me introduce our eminent guest speaker. Sir's name is Mr. Sanjay Singh. He is HR and training manager in Ramada Hotel, Aligarh. Sir have approximately 14 years of exposure, that is in academics and hotels. Sir have worked with brands like Radisson, ITC, Marriott, and Ramada. I'm sure we will be enriched by the webinar. Once again, I welcome all of you. Let us share insights on our topic. Over to you, sir, and welcome once again.
Okay. First of all, I would like to again thank again what do you call Mr. Thank Mr. Shalendra also and the university, Mr. Like Parul University, to give me an opportunity to give a message to the hoteliers right now, and they are the future of our industry. As they are the future of our industry, they should be concerned, focused about their career. And now, as the pandemic, the way it has started and the way it is going on, one should not get panic in those certain situations. Now, coming to those things, I have some data where on which everybody should be feeling like an opportunity, as everyone knows that this pandemic has cost us everyone a lot, but also this pandemic has given everyone the opportunity to explore themselves in terms of their knowledge. Whatever they are having their skills, they can upgrade themselves. With that, what will happen, that they will also enhance their knowledge part. See, being a training manager background also, uh, as Mr. Shalendra has told that I have worked with the brands. I started my career from F&B service. Now, the coming trends of our industry is based totally on multi-role. Multi-role means every single person should be means able to work in a different way, because you should be coming out from the comfort zone. Once they are out from the comfort zone, they will think in a broader way. So I'm having experience from F&B, HR, as well as training. This is all what in a complete package it is. But life is never about stopping. So wherever you get an opportunity, you start learning it. Now, before sharing the data, I want to present you certain things. First part is that I have a small video. If I want to play it, how if I request again, if it can be played in a better way, that will be great. Kindly stay on just 2 seconds. Hello,
Yes,
hello.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, got you.
There is a small video which I have uploaded. I believe it for me it is very good in terms of knowledge. So I want people to also see this video. How important is in our daily life.
I think, sir, you have to stop the sharing previous slides and then you can only share the video
Acha hai.
because only slides are visible to us.
Okay, I'll what I'll do.
देखिए मैं कोई ज्ञानी नहीं हूं पर ज्ञान का प्रेमी जरूर हूं।
Yes, sir, audio is coming.
मैं कोई साइंटिस्ट नहीं हूं पर लाइफ में एक्सपेरिमेंट जरूर करना हूं और उससे सीखता भी हूं। मैं ऐसा मानता हूं कि एक सामान्य जिंदगी जीने के लिए इंसान को रोटी कपड़ा और मकान के अलावा
Is
अगर
it is it
किसी चीज
visible?
की सबसे
Yes,
ज्यादा
sir, it's
जरूरत है
presenting.
तो वो है शिक्षा।
Hello.
Yes, sir, it's presenting.
शिक्षा का महत्व मैंने बचपन से मेरे माता पिता का
It's
मानना था
visible and audible too.
ज्ञान वो इन्वेस्टमेंट है इसका डिविडेंड यानी मुनाफा जीवन के अंत तक मिलता रहता है। दो चीजें इंसान यदि अपने जीवन में सीख लेता है तो वो उसे कभी भूलता नहीं। एक है तैरना, स्विमिंग, दूसरा है साइकिल चलाना। सब बात की इन क्रियाओं को करेंगे। साइकिल चलाना याद है कि नहीं? मैं आपसे पूछूं कि सबसे शक्तिशाली व्यक्ति कौन है? तो कोई कहेगा कि जिसके पास पावर है, वेपन्स है, शस्त्र है, धन है, किसी देश का राजा या किसी सल्तनत का वारिस है। मेरा ऐसा मानना है कि वेपन्स, मनी किसी को पावरफुल नहीं बनाते, या अगर बनाते भी हैं तो कुछ समय के लिए बनाते। दौलत आज होगी, कल नहीं। शस्त्र का ज्ञान तभी तक काम आएगा जब तक वो शस्त्र चल सकता है। Once it is used, it becomes absolute. पर शास्त्र का ज्ञान कभी नहीं होता। Knowledge can never be obsolete. शास्त्र प्रभावशाली और शक्तिशाली होता है। एक राजा अपनी शक्ति के बल पर केवल वहीं तक पूजा जाता है जहां तक उसका साम्राज्य है। वो केवल अपनी प्रजा आने वाले अल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन अपनी जन्मभूमि में ही पूरे विश्व में पूजे जाते हैं। संपूर्ण मानव जाति के लिए वो प्रेरणा स्रोत बनते हैं। आपके पास यदि धन है तो आप उसे गोल्ड में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं। धन हो या सोना, दोनों के कम होने का या खो जाने का डर हो सकता है, पर यही धन को अगर हम नॉलेज में कन्वर्ट करते हैं तो वो कभी कम नहीं होगा और न ही उसकी चोरी हो सकती, बिना इस बात की चिंता किए कि एंड रिजल्ट क्या होगा। साल के अंत में जब हम परीक्षा देने बैठेंगे तो कुछ याद रहेगा या नहीं, अच्छे नंबर आएंगे या नहीं। अरे दोस्तों, आपकी शिक्षा की ये दिन आपको कुछ समय के लिए गंभीर जरूर कर सकते हैं, पर इस गंभीरता का फल आपको आपके आने वाले दिनों में उम्मीद से कहीं ज्यादा, because I sincerely feel that when you will chase knowledge, numbers will always follow. सीखते रहिए। ज्ञान का धनी व्यक्ति हमेशा ही सम्मान और आदर योग्य होता है, क्योंकि ज्ञान वो कवच है, वो शील्ड है जो आपके जीवन में आने वाली कठिनाइयों से आपकी रक्षा करेगा। इस शस्त्र की आपको आवश्यकता है। नेवर स्टॉप लर्निंग, बिकॉज लर्निंग never stops.
Thank you for watching this video. It's again, it is a very big learning for every single person. So again, this pandemic has to be utilized in a very positive way for everyone. I know that it is very challenging for every single person. Things are not easy. Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Audible.
Hello.
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Why I'm telling these things? Because even working from home right now, I found that the people, no, they are giving an excuse that, sir, I forgot whatever has been taught. I'm out from the industry, and these all the excuses are being given. And to avoid such circumstances, again, I'm telling people needs to be very much focused towards their goal, because this opportunity they will never be getting in their personal life. And and this, if it can be utilized in a proper way, there is long way to go ahead in terms of their future. I believe even the college also plays an important role. It's not only for the virtual training classes or classroom sessions. It also it the responsibilities lies also to the students as well. They should dedicate this time towards themselves, because at the end what will happen tomorrow, that will bring a change not for the teachers but for themselves only. Again, I request for, because I have just in last 2 days, in the last a week, no, again I'm telling that I have faced certain situations where the students, no, they started giving an excuse that, sir, I don't know these things and all those things. So it's the time to upgrade ourselves, as I told, reskilling ourselves. Whatever you are knowing it, if you are not confident, go to the basics and start working on those things. So I'm presenting you some few data statistics where you will be feeling that how important is this pandemic as an opportunity. The first part, that how your business has been impacted by the coronavirus. There are like when we talk on the most of the, as per this survey is as per AHLEI, means American Hospitality Educational Institute. They have done this survey, and this survey says that most of the industry, means our hospitality industry, is vastly affected, 90%. Why 90%? There are some hotels which is having like the business, as you know that now also there were some you can say corona warriors for doctors. Some hotels has booked the rooms for the some patients. They are also doing the business in that way only to get the cost price. So the luxury segment, no, has been given to the doctors, and mid segment has been allotted for the patients. I believe everybody has seen those situations where how every states, no, they started allocating the five-star hotels to the patients, as well as the corona warriors. In that it comes not only the doctors but also even the police, means local administration, as well as because they have, once they are on duty, they were not supposed to go home also. So for them the government has initiated and allocated the hotels for them, for their beneficial, so that they will be actively participating in the, means what do you call, contributing themselves towards their humanity and their duties and responsibilities as per the pandemic which is being prescribed by the government. Now, yes, there is a question that are you still accepting the guest? Yes, we are still accepting the guest. Means for us, our hospitality industry, there is nothing such. We, we will not welcome the guest. Yes, we are very much welcoming to the guest also. In that 25%, they have told that yes, we are still accepting, and there are some hotels. So now we can understand that most of the hotels are closed due to this pandemic, and there are certain other reasons why it is not being specified, because in that case that is being allocated to somebody else also. It's not that there are certain owners which have not given neither to the guest neither to the corona warriors. They are utilizing it for their own personal purpose also. Now, this is the basic questions where every leaders to be questioned. What you have done to cut the cost and stay afloat. Like for the first part is that layoff is it's very drastic decisions for everyone. The layoff means doing layoff, where some companies know they have started standing for the employees also. It's not only the layoff happens for one particular area, but for example, if the inventory is for 300 to 400 rooms, they have a big amount of workers. The first tranche goes directly to the payroll getting hit. uh, Also there are certain guidelines which the even the hotel administration used to follow. If now HR is also being blamed that why layoff, you don't understand that it's not like that. We understand every single person. That's the reason we start connecting during this pandemic. So layoff is a very harsh decision for us, but what to say, the maximum part is that you have seen that the expenses are being cut. Layoff is the means you can say it's not the primary decisions. Firstly, whatever the minimum expenses like ACs, no, in the offices, if the ACs are being run, we used to, we definitely we used to cut completely from there itself. Apart from that, our marketing expenses like hoardings and all, we completely shut down. Like even for the, you can say OTAs, whatever. Even the channels, no, the revenue management channels, they have also been stopped down. None of the hotel is doing marketing apart from social platform. They are not doing marketings like hoardings on newspapers, nothing like that. And those hotels which are having like maximum restaurant, these are also being shut down. Only one restaurant, that is enough. Whosoever is coming, that is being operated like that. And in some areas the hotel is also being closed, means partially closed. Like if the inventory is for 400 to 500 bigger luxury segments, what they have done, they have means floor wise they have started the plan of closing it. We will operate only this area like that. This is how it is. Apart from that, there are other specifications as well. Now, how means again they have started working on the revenue part. Nowadays, once the hotels start up, they have the fixed revenue management plan. So every hotel they have their concept, like how they need to go through those things. Now those hotels they are utilizing the resources. No, they are growing it, but maximum hotels, no, in this pandemic they haven't got such opportunities as well. That's the reason you have seen that the blue colors, no, it is showing that the hotel hasn't deploy any new business model, because the basics, no, the base of our industry is guest. If there is no movement of the guest, obviously there will be not be any revenues resources. Now, this again, this is very important question for all the students as well as the hoteliers too. Also, along with that, there are like for the college also, it's most of the companies they started investing in terms of training, online sessions. Like for example, in my previous hotel also, we have started online sessions. We were looking after some platform where we can train all the staff, all my associates in hotels like Wyndham, Marriott, they have their own platform and that is known as e-learning platform. In Wyndham, it like Ramada, they have it's known as Wyndham University. So we enrolled all the staff into that, and we wanted every staff to complete their trainings. Apart from that, there are certain channels, apps also, which is available now. I urge every hotelier or students to go through those things. That if you want to note it down, the name that is www.clarifiedbetter.com. I repeat once again, it's clarifiedbetter.com. There is no charge added in that. I request everybody can log in that channel. You need to register yourself, and apart from that, you also need to log in, and after that there are certain courses, though it is free of cost. I want every single person to again enroll it and take all the learnings whatever it is there. It is all free of cost. Again, there is no restrictions again on the same. Secondly, there are certain special projects which if the person is very much interesting, there are a lot of things where people can again work on those things, those parts. Basically, the for associates, again I'm telling, for even for the students also, the for them the biggest opportunity is to go to the basics. Secondly, the the second part is again I'm talking that is based on fully the upgrading themselves. Now when we talk upgrading themselves, there are two things. One is the what they know, they need to be confident. Secondly, whatever it is there in their task, they need to complete those things, and they should be expert. Because see, as we know that our hotel industry, we all are multi-skilled, and we want everybody to be multi-skilled, because tomorrow as you have seen the way the entire, not only our industry, but the way the technology is transforming every single day. We should be prepared for tomorrow what we are doing today. So we should not waste the time basically on what we are doing it right now. So again, I request all the students to upgrade themselves. Whatever you are having right now, you need to stick to your basics, because your base will give the foundation of what you are now. Now, as an employee or manager, the biggest hard point is that during this pandemic, we missed the people, those who are being laid off. No work, no pay. Again, in most of the hotels, no, there is always a challenge for that. We were trying to help people, but somewhere we could not. That is also the hard part for us. And the like the hardest decision is laying off our associates. And there are certain areas, like you can say that breaking contracts. We have in our industry, we have contractual peoples, like for example, uh, our public area associates, as well as our security associates. Most of the hotels, no, they have everything under contracts. Next, the hard part is that the hygiene part has to be maintained. So, in most of the hotel, the biggest challenge is that he, the hygiene. No, nowadays we have to be very serious on the basics, because before pandemic, people were not giving to the importance, that much importance to the housekeeping also on the same ground. But now what has happened? Housekeeping plays a key role in terms of maintaining the hygiene as well. Now coming then again to my the hard part is that we cannot give the solution to the people what to do in this pandemic. We can, although we are connected, but we understand all the problems. But hard part, we cannot resolve it. But again, yes, in this pandemic, no, the connecting, as there is a bonding, people has to be there. There are hotels who are being associated with the people, and they are doing certain activities also, like at home. So like giving some quiz competitions. We also have initiated such kind of activities. Even I am still at work from home, so whatever recruitment and activities is there for the hotel, everything is from home. Now, to bring the confident, means like to the people, so that they are prepared to avoid their stress. It's very much important to communicate on the same. So again, I'm telling that no need to get panic. We should get connected with all the leaders of this industry. And tomorrow, what will happen? You will come with the rocking. You can say the with the knowledge only. You will come with big high colors in the what do you call, the business. So when we talk, our guest is a guest, and the people both simultaneously goes. When we want to increase our business, yes, the guest as well as the people both are to be given importance. So for our associates, they are also our internal guests. We again, we have made reforms on the same, and we want every single hoteliers to take as the future generations. So they should also take this as an opportunity and advantage. Why I'm telling these things? Because this time will never come again. So whatever you are, don't again, I request, do not take this as a picnic or a holiday like that. No, you should take as an opportunity where you want to build up. If the person, or if someone has the fixed goal, or he wants to achieve something in our industry, it's never easy. The way the technology is being transforming day by day, we should be update. Now, as a operations, what will be the challenging part? The After this pandemic, the biggest challenge will be to guest. As I told that the industry, no, even our sales head, no, sales team, they used to get connected with the guest at home. They used to give some sort of again some sort of stress relieving part, like even most of the companies, they have asked most of the 99% people, no, uh, to work from home. So again, our sales team tries to figure out their safety and the process as spreading the awareness, and what all new phases is coming out. We spread this as by connecting to the guest also. If we are connecting to our associates will also be connecting towards our guest also. They will talk to the guest, long staying guest, how is your stay, whether nowadays as per the technology, WhatsApp calling, connecting to the guest, how is everything in the family, whatever support they want to give, they can give it. They can entertain their children also at home, so that they can also get relief. What is happening in the hotel, what all you will be doing it, is all it. And what new things is there, this is how we start marketing our updating our guest about the hotel. So bringing in no revenue, which means no cash flow. So that's the reason, again, the most of the people are being laid off. We ensure that most of the those who are being laid off, you have seen in most of the companies also what they have done in terms of hiring. They have preferred only to those people, those who have been worked in that company. Like for example, alumni guests and those who are being laid off, they are being called off. Now apart from that, as I told that, yes, the challenging part is reorganizing the ergonomy. As you know that nowadays most of the events are happening virtually. So uh, most of the banquet business is being lost, just the way the technology has started. I am sure it will take time, but the way industry is moving it, we need to be very prepared. And nowadays, the service plays an important role. Doesn't matter how big is your hotel, but the service plays an important role. Whatever you start means if you start anything, you should be communicating to the guest. So tech along with the technology, your connection communication is also important, plus your hygiene part also. And the same way, you need to ensure the safety and security of both of them. Now every guest has wrong perceptions in terms of hotel and their staff also, because this pandemic, no, most of the hotel employees, they are staying at in the hotel itself only, so they have wrong perception. So what happens in the society also, once they know that this person is working in the hotel, they do not allow to enter inside the society. This is how they are also being boycotted. So again, there are different incidents which has happened in the past, in this pandemic, where even neither the hotel administration nor the society is ready to accept those things. So spreading awareness is also, we have created a platform where the such kind of awareness is being spread out with the help of government agencies. And at the end, the team has to be motivated. All the HODs, for the students, yes, that you should be in get in touch with your college, what you call your respected HODs, as well as your college administrations as well. What new things is coming up, you should upgrade yourself. And nowadays, as the social platform is there, there are a lot of things, even there are a lot of courses which has come for your benefit only. It's not that the hotel management has a lot of things to explore. Like for example, the basics of communications. Uh, you have any doubt, you can connect to the college and you can ask it. That is okay, but you should initiate to know things. That is very important. Even this pandemic has costed a lot of, for me, like let me give an example. I've also enrolled in a lot many courses I have completed. As per my profiles, I'm still working on those things. I have In the last year, you can say last year only, I have completed Six Sigma, certified Six Sigma black belt. I have completed those things. And apart from that, I have done certain certification course as well. So that is how you keep the momentum going. Otherwise, what will happen? uh, you your stress will means it will be very you means it will overlap you completely. When we talk stress is not when you sit idle, you are not talking to anyone. This is how financially you are thinking too much, what will happen. So again, you should have means as I told, you need to continuously connecting with the people, whether it is your family, whether it is your friends, whether it is your guest. Everybody should be contacted, connected, and you can say upgraded with your activities. Now, my next part is that again the survey, as I told that how this what do you call industry has it. As I told that 29% of the respondents they want to travel. Now, after recovery, people used to say that how the hotel industry will recover after these things. So there are in this survey, out of 100%, only 21% people like to travel to a city. Means, as per the situations, rest 71% they are still under stress that they don't want to move right now. And apart from that, 75% are not interested to travel outside their own country, because as per the government policy note, quarantine and all testing guidelines, people don't want to be very much focused on continuous testings and all. So that's the reason again they don't want to travel it. But in terms of as I told that no, too much testings, people don't like it. Now apart from that, with this no lot of guidelines which is coming up, they have they have started not showing interest in moving outside. So that is also a big cause. Neither they want to go for vacations or anywhere for traveling, just because of this reason that they have to do testing, then they have to go for quarantine, and after that I need to submit the report. Is all things. So just because of the guidelines, no, people are being fed up. Now, as I told that there are survey based on contactless hotel experience. Now there are two survey which has been done by Triton Technology. Again, it is a software which is being provided, which gives the details of the guest, where the upgradations. As you know that there are hotels which have started using the software in terms of upgrading themselves. Now this software has started in this pandemic. They have started also working in terms of survey. So they have contacted 7,000 travelers across the globe. It's a small survey. I have taken it from this report. I have taken it from my hotel itself, where we have presented before opening. So again, 80% of the hotels, no, they started downloading and they are very much active in. So that's the reason you have seen that there are 10% increase in the March month. Rest after that also they are feel 8% of the guests are feeling comfortable in checking out in at public kiosk. Now, as you have seen that earlier the check-in checkout process, no, in our industry, that was very vast, but now it is very much short they have done. We have a separate kiosk where everything has to be done. Means, you cannot see there is a transparent glass also where uh, like even the pens whatever they will be using it will be sanitized in small solutions you need to add, and after that they can write it. This is all the part of that. Apart from that, we started decrease means not using papers. Whatever the guest details is there, we used to ask them on the mails. Now through WhatsApp, through Telegram, and all those different technology we started. And whatever the guest they need to show the email. And for our audit also, the mail whatever we are having it, we termed as a it's a part of audit part. Now apart from the payment part, nowadays you have seen that UPI system that is very much effective in this. Again, it is not you can say that you don't have to take cards, signatures and all. No, it's not required nowadays. So as I told, that the way the technology has transformed in this pandemic, we would have surprised that what is happening like that. So for everyone, change is very painful, but it is better, it is good for the people also. So the way the technology is being transforming, we need to upgrade ourselves. Now there are different parameters. You will be seeing some changes: accommodation preferences, technology preferences for check-in, check-out, contactless technology preference, and the safety measures, what all we have taken while in a hotel. Now for accommodations, yes, 43% they stay in three-star hotel, and 40% of the respondents said that they want to stay in four-star or five-star. Nowadays, what happens as why the you can say that most of the people want to stay in business class hotels, because again, three-star why it is being rated like that. The reason behind that, nowadays, as you know, that the economy is being affected a lot. Now everybody's the pocket the salaries is not coming. There are a lot of things happening, so that's the reason they wanted to cut down their cost. Now there are priorities for every single person. There are priorities that if I being a the person who is working in MNCs, they will not afford the room of like 20,000 or something like that, because their salary is also being slashed like that, because due to the business part. So they will start doing the work, but in a very alternate way. So that's the reason nowadays their priority is to just have comfortable, and they start. Even you have seen that most of the luxury segment of the hotel, they have decreased their rates. That's the reason. Now there are people who believe that the safety and what do you call safety and hygiene is very much important. That's the reason that 40% no, they want to stay in the luxury as well as four-star hotels. So business is everywhere, but we need to grab it. Now for the technology part, yes, 62% no, they want to prefer check-in and check-out through hotel app. Now let me tell you that even when, as I told, that the way technology has enhanced, there was a time I believe when I used to be in one of the brand called Marriott. So they have started the policy like what do you call SPG loyalty program. That was earlier Starwood Properties. They have started up in that the mobile check-in policy. Nowadays most of the hotels, even check-in policy has started, so you don't have to do any such thing. Your Bluetooth, your Wi-Fi plays an important role, and the loyalty membership. Most of the loyalty people know they are getting preferences on the same. And 30% they still believe that they will be checking and check out through web page. Means again, they will log into your hotel website, and after that they will start check in check out, they will book the reservation like that. And 8% believe that they want to have special public kiosk for them. This is how it is. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
I believe it's little getting bored, so I have one more thing. It's how to build the team. ठीक है ना? There is a small video on the same, so I want people to go through that video also.
It will be a great idea, sir. Please go ahead.
ठीक ठीक है. I hope it is visible to everyone.
We can see presentation only. I think
Okay.
you have to stop presenting the presentation and then you can share the video.
ये कमाल का जीव है। आपने देखी है चींटियां, खूब देखी होंगी है ना, गर्मी में बाहर निकलाती। कुछ मत करिए, इनको गौर से देखिए, बस इनको गौर से देखिए, एंट फिलॉसफी समझिए कि इनकी क्या फिलॉसफी है। इनको गौर से देखिए, ये डिसिप्लिन में लाइन में जा रही हैं। ऐसा नहीं होगा कोई एक इधर कोई एक इधर, एक के पीछे। अब ये जा रही हैं ऐसे 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 जा रही हैं, तुम इनके आगे रुक जाओ, पैर रख दो, ये रास्ता, तुम वहां खड़े हो जाओ, ये फिर रास्ता चेंज कर लो, तुम फिर खड़ा हो जाओ, ये ऊपर से निकल जाएंगे। तुम्हारा बाप भी इनको रोक नहीं सकता, मैं गारंटी के साथ बता सकता हूं। आपके अंदर जितनी ताकत है, जितनी बुद्धिमानी है, आप सब लगा के इनको रोक के दिखा दीजिए बस। वो जा रही है, आप उंगली रखिए, साइड चेंज, आप वहां उंगली रखिए, फिर साइड चेंज, फिर आगे आप पेन रख दीजिए, ये पेन के ऊपर से निकल जाएगी। आप इसको रोक, एक ही सूरत में रुक सकती है, आप इसको मार दो बस, नहीं तो आप इसको रोक। जब एक चींटी नहीं रुक सकती तो मैं और आप कैसे किसी के रोके रुक सकते हैं यार? कैसे कोई और आपको मेरे को रोक सकता है? मुझे लोग बोलते हैं किसी ने रोक दिया हमको यार, कोई आगे आ गया, कोई अड़ंगा डाल दिया। अरे अरे अरे, लोग तो अड़ंगा डालेंगे ही, लोग तो आपको रोकेंगे ही। दुनिया हमेशा आपको कहेगी जो तुम कर रहे हो वो गलत है, तुम करते रहो करते रहो करते रहो करते रहो। एक दिन वही लोग तुम्हारे लिए ताली बजा रहे होते हैं कि कमाल कर दिया यार इसने, ये करता ही जा रहा है इसने हमारे कहने से बात। तो इनको आप रोक नहीं सकते। लेकिन सीखने की बात कुछ और है, सीखने की बात headed somewhere and you try to stop them, they will look for another way. They'll climb over, climb around. They keep looking for another way. So lesson is, तुम जहां आप जाना चाहते हैं वहां जाने से पहले आपको रुकना जरूरी नहीं है। ये पहला लेसन है सर जो सीखने की जरूरत है। लेकिन जो दूसरा लेसन वो इससे भी इंपॉर्टेंट है। And think winter all the summer. वो गर्मी में ही सर्दी के बारे में सोचना शुरू कर देते। आप देखिए हमेशा जल्दी में होंगे, हरी हरी हरी, गो 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 गो, टेक द फूड ब्रिंग बैक, टेक द फूड ब्रिंग इट बैक, खाना लाओ वापस लेके आओ, खाना लाओ वापस लेके, हमेशा जल्दी में होंगे, ऑलवेज इन हरी। ये गर्मियों में सर्दी के बारे में सोचना शुरू कर कि जब सर्दी हो जाएगी तो हमारा बाहर निकलना मुश्किल होगा। तो बेटर ये है कि हम आज ही सारा का सारा खाना, इसको मैं बोलता हूं दूरदर्शिता, चींटी से सीखा जा सकता है कि आज कल के बारे में सोचना। लेकिन जो तीसरी खिलाड़ी चीज है जो उनसे सीखी जा सकती है वो और भी खतरनाक। हैंड्स थिंक विंटर ऑल द समर। गर्मी में सोचते हैं सर्दियां आ जाएंगी हम निकल नहीं पाएंगे। लेकिन प्रॉब्लम ये नहीं है, प्रॉब्लम कुछ और है कि जब सर्दियां आ जाएंगी ये ऑप्टिमिस्टिक कितनी होती है। They think summer or the winter. सर्दी में सोचते रहते हैं घबरा मत, बहुत जल्दी गर्मी आने वाली है, तेरे पूरे दिन खत्म हो जाएंगे, तू बाहर निकल सकेगी पहली धूप के अंदर। ये फिर बाहर से लेसन क्या है? स्टे पॉजिटिव एट ऑल द, स्टे पॉजिटिव ऑल द टाइम। सर्दी में सोचेंगे कि गर्मी आने वाली है, गर्मी में सोचेंगे कि सर्दी आने वाली है। इंपॉर्टेंट। फोर्थ पार्ट फिलॉसफी। हाउ मच विल एन एंट गैदर ड्यूरिंग द समर? एक चींटी कितना खाना इकट्ठा कर सकती है समर के दौरान, जानते हैं? एक चींटी गर्मियों में सर्दी के लिए कितना भंडार इकट्ठा कर सकती है? उसका आंसर बड़ा सिंपल है, ऑल दैट ही पॉसिबल। क्या है? जितना इकट्ठा कर सकती है उतना इकट्ठा कर ले। जितना इकट्ठा कर सकती है उतना इकट्ठा। आपने देखा होगा कभी कभी चींटी को अपने वजन से 10 गुना 20 गुना वजन उठाकर जाते हो, देखा है आप लोगों ने। ऑलवेज हरी, हमेशा काम पे लगी है। तो ये 4 बातें आज आपको सीखने की जरूरत है एंड फिलॉसफी के दौरान। नंबर 1, नेवर क्विट। नंबर 2, आगे के बारे में सोचना। नंबर 3, पॉजिटिव रहना। नंबर 4, जितना कर सको उतना एटलीस्ट।
Hello.
Yes, sir. Nice motivational video. Because of time constraint, we can move towards closing.
Okay. So you want me to close it as early as?
Yes, because it was estimated till 5 and we have to close.
Yes, but 2 slides is there. So
Yes.
again, as I told, uh, now next when we talk contactless, as I was talking about the survey, no, the next part is contactless technology preferences. Nowadays, everything you have seen, Domino's also, yeah, Amazon. As I told, as the video was there, that you should be continuously working. So even our industry, although it was closed, but there were people who were working, like from IT, you can say from all the departments, they have started innovating things. So in that case also, there were a lot of changes, and how everybody was innovative in that sense. So we start up the technology which is known as contactless technology, where we do not come in contact with the persons, like Amazon, as I told that they have started, Domino's also, how the delivery system, home delivery process, no, they have started it without coming in contact with the other person. So what is the response of the, as per the survey, what is the response of the people? 80% of the people has responded that they would have downloaded an hotel app that would allow them to check in and check out and get all information about the hotel. So nowadays the hotel apps, no, every hotel has their own app. So whosoever wants to check in, they want to means book the room like that, and after that, all the informations, whatever the promotions are happening, everything is there. So they feel that 80% people feel that they are comfortable, very helpful for them. Through the hotel app, 73% would download and use an app that would enable them to open the door. As I was talking in my previous that the way SPG membership has started it, they have means you don't require a key card to open the door. Nowadays, your mobile becomes your key card. So 73% of the people feel comfortable to open the door of the room with the help of apps. The technology has so advanced. It will happen with the help of Wi-Fi as well as the Bluetooth. So that means that is how it is. Now in that also 47% would be more likely to order room service if the hotel would give them the option of ordering via app. So in that also, during this pandemic, every hotel, they have started their menu, their QR code on the menu, and once the QR code is being, you can say, clicked, then the entire menu is being there. You need to log once again, click on that menu, and that menu, whatever the items you have selected, it can be ordered at the same time. You have, for example, you have seen the Zomato, Swiggy, the way they have started it. It has given more comfortable because everything is contactless. You don't have to go somewhere and give the order like that, not in contact. So through apps only it is comfortable again. Now next, there are 48% would people know they would like to go to the hotel and restaurant if the hotel give the options of ordering the food via an app. Like as I told that for room service it was, and the next part is the restaurant. So still people want to travel to the hotel and prefer to give the order of food via app. Next, safety measures in the hotel during this pandemic. 75% people feel that the hotel should have clear defined cleaning standards to combat COVID-19. Now, for example, if I believe everybody have seen the current signage in most of the hotel: no mask, no entry. So this is again the first part of the safety part. If the person is not wearing the mask, whether he is an employee or whether he is a guest, he will not be allowed. There are certain things we have the what you call temperature check. These all things is a part of that. Now, apart from that, 67% people feel that they consider to stay in the hotel. Means again they have a doubt that the staff might touch the hotel rooms and all. So we have the this again all the rooms has been thoroughly sanitized, including the handles. You can say that all the touch points, no. So the guests prefer to stay in the hotel. 42% of the respondents, no, said that they expect the hotel to replace complimentary toiletry. Now, when we talk bathroom supplies, most of the hotels they have started cutting those things because it add cost also, and the guest has been told directly that you need to help. That they have mentioned in their apps also that whatever if it will be available on request. So most of the travelers nowadays they are prepared enough to carry all the toiletries along with them. Now, next, coming to the last point, 53% of the guests, no, they still prefer to eat in the hotel restaurant, and 18% feel that they will use room service only. Now, with this, I end up my session on again opportunities for the hotel industry for our futures. You can say the hotel management graduates. Uh, there are again I'm telling this pandemic still people should not be focused on what I'll get and not the money part. As the first video has already shown that you should not stop learning. So learning has to be continuous process. It should be implemented in their daily life. Secondly, in the second video, I've mentioned that the ant theory. Now, in this ant theory, they never get tired. Being a student, you should be always focused on your goal, very positive, and you should be focused on learning things as much as you can. You can take the skills from your seniors, your juniors, as well as the teachers, because everywhere it is a learning as well. I believe most of the people has seen the movie called 36, sorry, Super 30. In that, what it is being clearly there, in your surrounding there is lot of learnings. Please, through observations is also the part of learning, and there are you can learn through books, you can learn through your seniors as well. So life is always a learning. With this, I end up my presentations too. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening, and I wish everyone a good luck for their future. Thank you.
Thank you, Shah. Thank you for inciting our students about opportunities in hotels. They
Thank you, sir.
really enjoyed your presentation and videos as I received their feedbacks. Thank you once again, sir.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye bye.